Alright folks, let's go ahead and get started. I'm Bjorn Valley, and welcome to another episode of Star Technology, where we are busting out into the EV game. We made all our components last time, and now we need to... How did I miscount that? Anyways, I counted up everything we needed. I think we're pretty good. I need to make some wires. I need to... I also realized we are... This is the dumbest thing. It took me forever. I must have walked past... Oh man, now I can't find it again. This one. I walked past that so many times, probably 12 times. I did the whole circuit. Because you need platinum wire to make the SMD something or other. So I knew I had to have been making platinum at some point, but we actually have neodymium already. So I'm not saying we didn't need to do the monazite, because we need the monazite too. But it was not quite as much priority as I was making it out to be. Okay, so we're gonna grab these wires that we just made, and honestly, I think that's it. Can I? Oh, I gotta go. Wait a. Oh, yep. Let's see. I need to go grab. Yeah, these guys. That's not where they go, but that's where I stashed them. And then we need to grab these guys. But now we're ready to go. So last episode I made a little bit extra, just for funsies. There's the Advanced Mixer 3, Advanced Electrolyzer, Advanced Chemical Bath, and the Advanced Assembler. Go! Yes! Okay. So let's dump a lot of this stuff off in here. I know it said parts, and these are just parts, but you know, I only have so much cleverness in me before things start falling apart. Right, and then we need to pull this out and put it in. Alright, now comes the fun part. I'm trying to remember what we were going to do. Oh, we need to get the tungsten. Right. So that's today's whole episode is tungsten. I'm so excited to make the EV machines. Maybe we should just leave it right there. Okay. No. Let's make sure we can't make this yet, because I think we need epoxy. Oh, we can make this. Right? Why wasn't I doing this yet? There must have been something I was missing. Oh, right. Right, to make the solar panel. Okay, that's a more fun game, I think. So we're going to put the assembler down. And hopefully it doesn't explode. Oh, I'd be so sad. So that just ate probably a bunch of our buffer. And this is going to use, is it 4096? No, it's 8192, I bet. Because I think it's 512 for MV, 2048 for... No, I'm off somewhere. Anyhow, so let's go see which parts of these we can make. Oh, we got to automate this too. Well, we got the phosphorus going. So let's dump down here for a second. Nope, not there. Where did we build that? It was up one. Yeah. We have the monazite right here. And this is why I wanted to have them separate, so it's not like you have to go around every time. Why are you stopped? You have monazite. Have that. Distilled water, I bet. That's so aggravating. I was gonna look at I'm just worried that the if I do modular routers, it's gonna require me to put like a ton of them around like the laser one did, and that's what I want to avoid because I don't like that. We need to go over to the other side and nope, it was the right side. And check on our distilled water. Which is right there. Yeah, we got tons of it. These guys just break. Like I said, there's supposed to be a new beta that's in the works, but they're like, it's available anytime in the next 400 years or something. So that might not actually be a real thing. This doesn't require a clean room, right? Good. And this does not also. All right, so this is the first thing we're going to work on. Oh, we got to do the epoxy circuit boards. Yep, that's fine. We could make the cupric chloride solution, but that's not fun looking. We got a hydrochloric acid with copper chloride dust. That's fine. That's copper and chlorine, which I guess we could do, because we could do this in the input and large chemical reactor. Yeah, do that in the input. And then this will be the only output bus, right? Because we do that. Oh, then it goes into a mixer, though. Yeah, that doesn't look like fun. We'll just use iron. Well, should we just do it? You know what? I might even have some. Chemical reactors. I do. And the mixer's easy. So let's see if we can find a spot and mix some things together. Where would be a good spot? This here is madness. I need to fix that. Where is a good spot? That's the rub right there. I could do it right here. That seems poor taste, though. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's all full. Right here? Sure. Okay, so... No, I can't do it here because I don't have enough room. What are you? Chlorine. Why are we so low on chlorine? Oh, that's chlorine output. Because it is doing something with raw platinum powder to make platinum. Maybe I don't want to do that. Alright. I need to find a spot. Like here. This, no. See, why would I do that? Why would I do this? You can do it right here. Yeah, that's actually chlorine. So we could do here. This is it's gonna be silly, but we're still doing it. Normal stainless steel fluid pipe goes right there. This is one of the things that I don't like about. Oh no! Oh wait, no, that is good because then we can go right here. Just goes right in there, and I get a pump. You know, you go through all the effort to make the machines that you need, and then... Why not? Import. Import, says I. Can I put it down again? Is it only going to import the one side? Nope. Nope. Just need to be reminded who is boss. Yep, that's it. Okay. So that, and then we'll throw down copper dust. See, that might be an issue. Because I don't think I have any more copper dust. And it's weird because I've got... One of these is always full of copper, and I don't know where it's coming from. Maybe I have copper, and I just don't have copper dust. I don't really want to grind the copper I smelted down. Yeah, it's got to be copper dust. Okay. This will get faster shortly. let's go ahead and connect it, and then we'll see how fast it goes. And I may have to rearrange some things. I'm saying that like I know what I'm going to rearrange, but I don't. I think I don't. All right, we were down here at the tube. This is also going to cause issues later. And I don't remember where we put stuff. Yeah, this one right there. Okay, so your copper dust. Hit it with a U import, and that's all it needs, right? Okay, and then at the top. Yep. All right, so as we sit here and watch. Yeah, see, why? Oh, yeah, because the copper itself we're not doing too much of. That's not a problem. Let's go ahead and snag a little bit of it and at least get the ball rolling. I'm gonna go up and take a look and see if I can figure out a good solution. I mean, there's an easy solution, but it's only gonna last for like 2 seconds. Yeah, so we'll toss this in there. Too many machines. That's what I need to have rooms for each process. Yep, that'll work. Okay, so oh, you are a 30-second process. Oh, and that's an EV mixer. I can make another EV mixer. That's no big deal. In fact, I have everything I need to make another EV mixer, so we might use it for that. Okay, but at the very least, get it like that. And okay, so chemical reactor. It's an HV recipe, which means the large chemical reactor is not going to do much better. Would drop it down to 7.5 at the cost of no more power. But realistically, it's not gonna matter. Okay, let's go up and see. Well, hold on. Let's we locked that. We're gonna grab that and grab that. And this is mixing that with hydrochloric acid, which is DC9, right? Or 9CD. 9CD. All right, I'll go make a 9CD. And this is not where this goes, but again, I don't know how much we're going to stick in EV. It seemed like they're really kind of pushing us to move forward. That could be just like wishful thinking. So, yeah. Okay, so you're there. Put the ender drawer down right there. Hit you with that. Hit you with a... that and import. Okay, so you've got the copper chloride, you need the hydrochloric acid, and it doesn't that's it. That's all it makes. Okay, cool. And in fact, this is another one where we could do a good job with a multi-block mixer. That may even also be on the cards later. I'll be right back. Okay, I don't like trying to figure out the colors, because I have to keep looking over at the recipe, which is highly amusing, but also silly. Alright, we'll put it there so it only takes up one. Give it a pump. I do also like the fact that, like, you're not limited. Ooh, look at that go. That is a 20-second recipe. Now, the reason why we like this is because, right, like that's 50 as opposed to the other ones. Well, I guess we grab epoxy here. So epoxy is 250 as opposed to a bucket of sodium persulfate, or 500 of iron 3 chloride. Now, iron 3 chloride is so much easier to make, though. Well, I say that. Yeah, well, it is actually, because it's just iron, hydrochloric acid, and an offshoot for everything. But I guess this is just this, so it's just 2 steps. It wouldn't be that big a deal, except for the fact that I'm out of copper. So you're good to go. We will hit you with a super tank. And then you can output up the top. And you can get locked. It is never going to fill. It's going to continue to eat all of our copper. Yeah, right here. Okay, so the issue is, and I was trying to show this earlier, it's just all this crushed ore. Now it's running again. And I don't know how we're going to fix that. You know, one thing we could do is... I actually have a treat. Okay, so this is actually a reasonable solution. Let's go try this. If I run over here and grab... Oh, I've got one. I've got the output bus. But what I needed was this treated wood reinforced casing. I hadn't revisited this. And part of the reason why we haven't revisited this is because crushed raw iron from Crimsite. Why would you want that? Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're going to be making the large sieve as soon as we get this all taken care of. So this is a reasonable, right? This is double tungsten steel. IV circuits we've already got. An IV machine hull is tungsten steel. Yeah, tungsten steel and platinum cables, which we can do. Oh, pure netherite gear. So netherite's interesting. We actually are at the very beginning of it. To make netherite, you need netherite ingots, right? And then a vacuum freezer of pure netherite. And then the pure netherite you get from... It's something weird. Purified debris data mixed with tetrachloroethylene. Huh. So we need the precursor. Weird. And then the purified debris dust we get from debris dust with chlorine trifluoride. Oh my goodness. That's not stressing me out necessarily, but kind of stressing me out just looking at it. But then it took me forever to figure out how do you get the debris dust. You have to get the tiny piles. And so I've been looking here every other time. And that's the nether agglomerate ratio. You have a 2% chance of getting a tiny pile by running it through a centrifuge at IV. Wow. So that's actually not going to happen for a very long time. Oh, that's depressing. What were we going to make? Oh, right. Okay, so we do want to have this fixed because we're going to be stuck with it for a while. Right, so right down here. Yes. We will nerd pull up, as one does. And then I think we can just come in here. Yeah, see, it's all full up of that. So if I put that there, it's never going to run because it doesn't have the space for it. But now, if I pull that out, we have a MV output bus, which has much more than the rest. Okay, so now you're good, but we're still running into the issue of iron ore. So what if we do it like this? The reason why we're all full up on iron ore is because it's coming in there like that. So how about we can actually, and this is going to take a long time to catch back up because we just cranked through all of what we had. Do I have... Oh, I see. It's pointing straight up to it. Okay, that makes sense. So if I grab you, put you right there, say. But we have these super chests now. And not only will that mean that we get more, I can lock it, but I can also set it to void. So it's never going to fill. I mean, we just don't have the time for that to happen. And I can at least do that as well. It doesn't matter that much. I do dislike wasting stuff. So it's mostly, I'm okay with it. I'm becoming okay with it when it's a difference between it's going to sit there for a little while or it's going to sit there forever. Okay, now here's the other downside is wherever the output is, right here. Yeah, this keeps getting full of stuff like nickel dust. Okay, well, that's no big deal. In fact, that's no big deal. Let's do it like this. We're going to go... Oh, this is going to get... This is going to get not complicated, but repetitive, I think. Okay, so if I grab you... If I break the fundamental law of nerd pulling and put you, say, right there. Then we can put another super chest down. And we are actually getting to the point where we might start looking at... Okay, nickel dust. Perfect. Okay, so now... This guy will do a... do the same thing. I mean, if we have 16 million or whatever, 8 million, I don't know. How much is it? 8 million. If we have 8 million nickel dust, I think we can start voiding it. Or we'll just upgrade to the next tier. That's fine too. Okay, so yeah, we want a robot arm. You go there. And same thing as always. I would like to find an arm that does more than just 1024, but that's fine. Okay, so you're running. I bet you this one was locked before too. So now you're running, and so we're getting through nothing. Fresh magnetite. More. More. And more. Okay. What else? They should all be running now, right? I'm just going to spot fix some of these, because again, we need to redo this whole setup. And I don't know what we're going to do with all these, but we need to do something. Okay, and this is not running because we don't get Bastnasite. Not Bastnasite, Blackstone. That one's not running because we don't get Blackstone. But all the rest of these... Oh, you're not running because your output is also full. Needs maintenance. Oh, look at that. The first time we've had a needs maintenance in I don't know how long. Is that why these ones aren't running either? I really think it's the Blackstone. Okay, so here's what we're gonna... Okay, I know that this is not what we were signing up for. We got the Kubrick solution and we got the EV machines. That's sufficient forward progress. But I've been pushing so much that our base is just dying. We got to fix that a little bit. So up here, one of these, yeah, up here, and this is just silly still. Is where we make our slime balls. Yeah, this is where we make glue. And I am shocked that it hasn't fallen apart yet. We don't use glue for anything. Or sticky resin, sorry. Yeah, we could probably even tear it down. I'm loath to, but... Yeah, so this is what happens. And I don't know what it is. But now it's done. And it's fixed. But it only lasts for like 2 seconds. And then it's back. So, what if we... Let's grab this. And if I do a recipe for this, we can make it in a rock breaker. Well, we happen to have all the stuff we need to do a rock breaker, so let's go ahead and set that up. And that was not where I wanted to fall off. Yeah, let's, in fact, we're going to start a whole new line. It'll be glorious. Okay, what do we need for the rock breaker? I have 1 billion red steel in here. There's 6. Okay, and we're gonna turn all of it into red steel casings. So if we go down to here, yes. We'll do a stack and a half in here, and the rest goes in here. Okay, so those are processing, and then we'll put them in the assembler here. And then what? You know, well, okay, hold on. So, well, I do kind of actually want some blackstone, so we're gonna do this, but we do it in the forge hammer. That's fine. We get crushed blackstone. But one of the things that I noticed is we also get crushed blackstone in the large Civworks, Cobbleworks, and that's also going to require pure netherite gears. Okay, so we have to solve this because otherwise, I feel silly. It's fine. Do this, and then we'll have stone for days. I guess. Okay, you're done already. Do I even have enough room for all this? And the lathe is also done. Okay, so in here on a 4, we'll dump those, and then let's go grab the parts that we'll need. So we got to get rid of that, and we need the input bus, 2 input hatches, and an output bus. Let's go ahead and divest ourselves of that, and it's on the other side. Hatch, input bus. Okay. And so one of these will be an output bus, but I'm going to save the storage space for now. LV output bus. Oh, right. Grab those. It's fine. Oh, you're done already. Okay. Cool. So you, along with all of you in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I did enough. Oh. Yeah, we should have more. Let me hold off on putting this in until I see how it goes. Okay, and then we need power and maintenance hatch. Maintenance hatch we have here. And I really should automate the power. I was kind of hoping to wait until EV, but at the same token, kind of running low. So let's go with that for now. I'm thinking there's oh, and then we need the actual rock breaker, don't we? Tempted to just steal this one, but do we have any more rock breakers? I don't think we do. Advanced rock crusher. Okay, that's fine. You know we have that in there. And this one doesn't help us to make EV. Yeah, that's nice to see. This has been shut off for a long while. But these guys, why are these not working? Don't care. Don't get distracted. Diamonds. That's what we're up here for. I know last time I went and actually just got the crushed diamond, but it's a lot. I gotta go figure out where it is in relation to everything else when that was so much faster. Okay, so steel double plates. I actually should have. I don't have any steel. Huh, okay. I do actually have steel somewhere. I keep seeing it when I don't need it, and then I don't see it when I do need it. It's whatever. This is faster. Run, run, run. You. Okay, so you have stopped. Why have you stopped? Ah, okay. That's where I was confused with. I do have steel plates. I thought I made too much. That's fine. Okay, so we should be good to go for this, and then we just need to run up and grab a bunch of the rest of this stuff. Okay, what are we missing? Actually, we know where all that stuff is. Just go grab it. Fresh from the source. It doesn't require a chip. Interesting. You and you, and 2 of you, and then this guy up here. So I've really been thinking about how do we redesign all this so that it's actually useful. And I think what we need to do is maybe split it into smaller rooms. You know, making the assembly lines like that is fine, but really targeting it towards, you know, I need these 6 component, you know, the pistons and all that, and have them all in one little area, and then raw materials in another area. Oh, and then we need the Presto Changeo guy. That's his new name, Presto Changeo guy. All right, is that everything we need? Okay, well, we'll go grab all of it. I'll put it away. Okay, so right here. I think I was actually planning on how to... That's actually in a spot for getting covered. Okay, I'm not worried about it. Let's see. Red steel casing. 1, 2, 3, 2. Where did you come from? Okay, I need all of you guys out of the way. Come on, out the way, out the way. Yeah, we'll just... No. This one gets the, maintenance hatch. You know, I'm thinking now, as I'm looking at this, maybe I can at least do them back to back. I don't know. I am actually kind of worried about running out of space here. Right, so rock crusher. I made it, right? Yeah, there it is. And Presto Changeo guy. And then do the input hatch here. And here? Nope. Okay. You guys can go like that, and like that. And then we'll do, I guess we'll do the input bus right here. And the output bus obviously goes on the other side. And then we'll base this away. Now, I think we're gonna... Here, this will be nice and cheaty. Plunk. And then... plunk. Yes! Excellent. And then I can take a bucket of lava from over here. Yes, I can. Oh, and I am toast. Okay. So you and you, and then this guy gets the blackstone. And that's it. That's all we need, right? Oh no, we need the power supply. Which means I actually need to go make the power supply. Right, so energy hatch goes there. Needs maintenance, that's fine. Crowbar. I can't tell enough whether or not that uses up durability. Okay, so you're good. You got all that stuff. And we're going to put the point up here. We'll put the super chest right there. Right there. And then, yeah, make sure to put this one on roller. We'll go ahead and put the wire down, and I will be back in just a moment as soon as I make up another 16 amp curve. And then I'm kind of thinking this might be fun to just all the way down and make them all doohickeys. Now, I am concerned about losing this transporter, but oh, hey, look, you're still running. Did it succeed? Do we have copper? It's like these mixers might actually be running then, if that's the case. Can't tell. Okay, let's see. I'll be right back then. I just, it's one thing when I'm doing something interesting, but for the most part, I cut out when it's like, okay, I'm going to go run through the same thing we just saw a billion times. What did I miss? HV, medium wires. That's the energy hatch. That's what it was. Okay, cool. This one, right? Yes. Stop. Okay. Really? Alright, and I'm not gonna that. Okay, you've got Blackstone. You're going to output that way. Why are you not accepting it? I know, because that's it. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and... Well, no. Too many times. There you go. That's fine. Children. Stop it. And then it gets an ender drawer, just in case we need Blackstone for anything. Perfect. I would normally do something, but it was up before. Okay, so this is just gonna make it. It's using 112. That's half of an MB, right? So I'm not real worried about this, and we can just run down the line and make a bunch of them. Yeah, you're a noisy one. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty content with that. And then what we need to do, of course, is we just lost all that. That's fine, because I just realized we wanted to link it up with this one over here. Nope, this one over. I don't actually have a way to get up here. Seems like an oversight. That's probably why this has lasted so long, because I don't accidentally walk by it and go, oh, I needed to do that. Yeah, so we'll do shift left click, and we'll probably change that to a I think, where is that going? Oh yeah, that's right, it goes in here into these crushers. We'll probably change that into a general purpose haunting, because there were a couple things that I wanted to haunt, and I think like to get moon shale and stuff to match some of DOW stuff. Shift right click. You're already locked. Perfect. This is the first time we've had any meaningful Blackstone. I don't know how long. Okay, I think that's going to do it for today. I don't have anything above us. There we go. Okay. I'm of mixed opinions. We fixed a couple of really long-standing issues. I didn't even realize how much. When we go over and take a look. And this is running. Oh yeah, these are all running now. And sure, but well, Cobalt. Oh, that's why, because these are the alloys. I was like, but they're running. They haven't been running for like maybe occasionally. These guys are all running, right? This one is not running. Oh, because there you go. Have fun. And copper's not running. Why not? You guys are all going. Sphalerite. Iron. Yeah, we get rid of that one, but I'm gonna do it later. Yeah, hey look, we actually have Galena and Stibnite for the first time in a very long time. Tin, copper. Yeah, you're just slow. That's all it is, just slow. We could upgrade this all to MV, but again, or to HV, but we're gonna have to upgrade it to EV here soon, and tungsten steel soonish, medium-ish. So maybe this is going well. Look, they're all running. This is the first time they've all been running for a while as well. That's heartening. That's good to see. I could probably swap these out. It doesn't matter because they fill up. Oh, hey, we could do this one too. Is it worth it? I don't have another treated wood frame, so no, it's not. You're finally done. So I can pull these out and unlock you. Break that. It takes so much to break these guys down. And then that one up there. Yep. Okay, cool. And then honestly, why is this like this? What did it ever do to you? Aha. I do need to grab these though. Sorry. That it's not, you know, people always complain about like YouTuber eyes. It's not YouTuber eyes, it's the fact that when you're looking for stuff, it just feels like it takes forever, but it really doesn't. Okay, let's do that and that. Oh. Why can't you? That one will go. That's why. Okay, no output. No output. That's actually one of the things that I've learned since then, so we can get rid of the outputs on those, because I'm doing everything with. Okay, so let's just fix this real quick. And look, now this is obviously awkwardly ideal because I don't have, you know, I could do this too. It's one of those, it used to be that you couldn't have Hamiltonian circuits like that, that if something could circle around, it eventually would, and then if, you know, if it's like, every time it makes a choice, it can decide to continue on or stick on what it's going on. So some of the algorithms would just cycle, and that's a novice programming thing. I'm not saying I'm better than that, just that I know it's a novice programming thing. Yeah, so we got plenty of stuff. We were running out for a while, like diamonds we ran out of. Yeah, okay, I'm reasonably content with all that. These guys should all be set to, yeah, they are. Oops, see? We wanted to void when it gets to, you know, get 8 million, and maybe we will swap these up to, honestly, super chest. The super chest 4. And the problem here is that, again, the MP field generator, but it's all magnesium diboride. That shouldn't be too bad though, right? Like if I grab this, and it does require vacuum freezing. Everything's so many steps. I don't mind the steps because I like it automating it, but it's the power. I'm getting a little tired of managing the power, I think. Anyhow, this has been a fun episode. I appreciate you for hanging out with me. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flippity flop.